Namaste to everyone. I welcome you all in my YouTube video channel. Today I will deliver lecture on group, lecture number 67, in which I will discuss on Cauchy's theorem for abelian group. Firstly, we state Cauchy's theorem for abelian groups. Statement: let G be a finite abelian group and P divides order of G. That is, P is a divisor of order of G such that P is a prime number. Then there is an element A belongs to G and A not equal to identity element such that A to the power P equal to identity element. Now we prove this. Given that G be a finite abelian group and P is a prime number such that P divides order of G. Let order of group G equal to n. Let this is number 1. We have to prove that there exists an element A belongs to group G such that A not equal to identity element and A to the power P equal to identity element. We shall prove this. We shall prove the theorem by method of induction. On order of group G. Let the theorem is true for all those finite abelian groups whose orders are less than n. That is, less than order of G, group G. Case 1. Let the group G has no proper non-trivial subgroup. Given that P divides order of G, P is a prime number. Therefore, order of G equal to P, because any group of order with composite number must have a subgroup. Let this is number 2. Therefore, there exists A belongs to G such that A to the power order of G equal to identity element. Implies that A to the power P, order of G equal to here P, equal to identity element. Proved. Case 2. Let the group G has a non-trivial proper subgroup H. Since G is a finite abelian group, therefore H will be a finite abelian subgroup of G. If P divides order of H, then we get that H is a finite abelian group such that order of H less than order of G and P divides order of H. P is a prime number, therefore there exists an element B belongs to H such that B to the power P equal to identity element. Because here we have assumed that the theorem is true for all those finite abelian groups whose orders are less than n, that is less than order of the group G. Since B belongs to H and H is subset of G, implies that B belongs to G and B to the power P equal to identity element. Therefore, theorem is proved in this case. Now, if a P does not divide order of H, let this is number 3. Since H is a finite abelian subgroup of group G, therefore H is a normal subgroup of group G, implies that the quotient group G by H exists. and G by H is a finite abelian group. Since H is a non-trivial finite abelian group, therefore order of H is greater than 1. This is number 4. Since order of quotient group G by H equal to order of group G by order of H, this is number 5. Using 4 in 5, we get order of quotient group G by H is less than order of group G. This is number 6. Let order of H equal to M, order of quotient group G by H equal to L, and given that P divides order of group G implies that P divides N implies that N equal to Pk. K belongs to Z. That this is number 7 and this is number 8. Using 1 and 7 in 5, we get L, here order of G by H is L equal to order of G is N, order of H is M, implies that L equal to N means, here N means Pk using 8, Pk by M using 8 implies that K equal to Lm by P. This is number 9. Since in this case we have assumed that P does not divide order of H, implies that P does not divide M. This is number 10. Using this, using 10 in 9, we get P divides L, implies that P divides order of quotient group G by H. This is number 11. Since order of G by H is less than order of G, implies that order of G by H is less than N and G by H is a finite abelian group. Also, P divides order of G by H. P be the prime number. Therefore, there exists an element AH belongs to G by H such that AH to the power P equal to identity element of G by H equal to H. H be the identity element of G by H. Let this is number 12. Implies that A to the power P H equal to identity element H. This is the identity element of quotient group G by H. This means A to the power P belongs to H, since H is a subgroup of G. Let this is number 13. Implies that A to the power P to the power order of H equal to identity element, since A to the power P belongs to H. Implies that A to the power order of H to the power P equal to identity element. Let this is number 14. Let A to the power order of H equal to D belongs to group G. Therefore, from 14 we get D to the power P equal to identity element. D belongs to group G. Let this is 15 and this is number 16. Now, if a D equal to E identity element, this is number 17, then AH to the power order of H equal to A to the power order of H. A to the power order of H equal to D from 15. This equal to D H using 15 and D equal to identity element 17 E H and this equal to H. This is number 18. From 12 and 18 we get here in 12 AH to the power P equal to H identity element of G by H. Here AH to the power order of H equal to H the identity element of G by H. Therefore, P divides order of H. Since we are dealing for the case P does not divide order of H. Therefore, 19 gives a contradiction. Therefore, our assumption D equal to identity element in 17 is wrong. That is, D not equal to identity element. This is number 20. From 16 and 20, we get that there exists an element D belongs to G such that D not equal to identity element and D to the power P equal to identity element. Therefore, in this case, theorem is proved. Therefore, we get that in all cases we get at least one element A belongs to group G such that A not equal to identity element and A to the power P equal to identity element. Therefore, theorem is proved. Thanks for watching my video. If you are satisfied with my presentation and contents, then please click on like button and do subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.